Maka and Soul have small character arcs early in the story after their first encounter with Krona, but later in the manga, both of them are given greater arcs with amazing character development that allows the audience to really understand them, and it's a shame that the anime didn't reach this point. During the Salvage arc, Maka and Soul entered the chapter of envy in the Book of Abon. This split them up and created worlds born from their envy. Because of this chapter, we get to dive deeper into the two main characters. Soul Eater gives them a unique source of envy that stems from their past and has been effectively hidden throughout the manga. Maka's source of envy comes from other people being able to understand and link with Soul better than she can. Examples of this was when she was jealous of Liz's ability to understand music, something that Soul loves. She's also jealous of Soul's admirer, who reveals that Maka can't spin a mop on her own, and that Soul's doing most of the work. Her inability to understand music and Soul's admirers were hinted at before, but the fact that Soul was spinning on his own was hidden from the audience. Soul's source of envy comes from his brother, Wes. Soul comes from the Evans family, a family of musicians, and he could never surpass his brother's musical ability. And even though people complimented his talents, it wasn't enough for him because he knew that he was inferior and believed that he could never surpass him. Soul's family and past was hidden until the battle with Arachne. In the Reunion Express arc, he refused to play the piano and ran away when Maka gave him the chance. Both of them also have a second and more minor source of envy. Maka is jealous of Blackstar, Kid, and Patty's ability to fight, especially Patty since she is a weapon. Soul wants to be an autonomous weapon that can fight alone, like Justin or Kiriko. What makes these two interesting is how they try to tackle their primary problems, but fail. Maka tries to read books on music to get better at understanding it, but to no avail. Soul's decision gives us a greater understanding of who he is. Once he finds out that he's a demon weapon, something that his brother is not, he immediately pursues it and escapes from his family. Additionally, he gets rid of his family name, changing his name to Soul Eater, and refuses to play the piano, except for inside the Black Room during battle. Liz not knowing that he played, even though they talked about music together, shows how much he hid this fact. Furthermore, in his world of envy, Wes tells him that the reason he chose Maka was because she couldn't understand music, which would allow him to escape his envy. Maka's decision shows how hard she tries and how she always resorts to reading a book, while Soul's decision shows that he can be cowardly and willing to run away from his problems. When they reunite after this chapter, both of them also have unique reactions. Maka becomes depressed and believes that she's a burden to Soul, going as far as to allow Kiriko to attack her. The comments from the chapter of envy distract her during battle as well. Soul, once again, avoids his problem when he tells Maka that he didn't see anything in his chapter. As for his secondary problem, he tries to fight Kiriko alone when Maka isn't focusing. He's still too weak, but he doesn't give up on trying to protect his Meister. The conclusions to their insecurities are amazing. Both of them get over their inability to fight alone by realizing that a Meister and a weapon are two united as one. Once Maka understands that they are a team, she's able to block out the negative thoughts, and Soul is able to use his piano in the Black Room along with her soul perception to temporarily bring down Kiriko. Additionally, in Maka's fight against Krona in the final arc, she uses her father as a weapon, and it seems that she is able to wield a scythe without relying on her weapon's assistance. In the last chapter, Soul accepts his Evans name, changing his name to Soul Eater Evans, and decides to stop running away from music. Maka overcomes her insecurity of not understanding music by composing a song together with Soul, while Soul overcomes his insecurity of his music ability by publicly playing their song. In conclusion, Soul Eater gives these characters sources of envy, has them ineffectively deal with their problems, and then finally overcome their problems with a good solution. Their insecurities and actions reveal who the characters are and how they think. This level of detail fleshes out the characters and makes them three-dimensional. The conclusions to their problems create satisfying character arcs with valuable messages.